FlossTube. If you're new here, my name is Christy. Thanks for coming and watching. If you've been around a while, well, welcome back. It's been about a month, I guess, but I have done some things, so that's good, and some things from the last time that I said I was going to do. So I feel like I've made some progress, been productive, so that's always a good thing when you can be productive. What have I done since we talked last? We did have our retreat in Fort Walton Beach with the Sunshine State Stitchers, and it was amazing. We stayed at the Hilton Garden Inn, and they treated us so well. We had planned on maybe going out a couple of times to eat at the local restaurants there, but a group of us, and I think most of the people there, decided to the food was so good at the food court area that we just stayed there every night and ate. Watched a football game one night, and it was just nice to get together with people and fellow Stitchers and friends, and it was just a great time. And when you get back from those kind of things, you kind of need a little bit of time to just relax and regroup. And I don't know, I'm an introvert, so I feel like it takes me a couple of days after I come back from something like that to just get back to my wits. And I don't know how I'm going to be at StitchCon. I will rest up beforehand and I will rest afterward. So if you know me in real life, you might not hear from me a couple of days after StitchCon because it takes me a little while to get back in the groove. But anyway, it was fun. The retreat, we had Karen Kluba from Rosewood Manor came one day, and we had Kathy Rees of Needles Delight. She came, and I did purchase some things, so that's good. I'll show you two things that I purchased there, and I'm looking forward to another retreat in May that I have in Cocoa Beach, and that's going to be really good because we have Kathy Barrick coming, and also hello from Liz Matthews. That's exciting. I love both of their patterns, so I can't imagine. I better take my debit card beforehand because I'm gonna need it. But anyway, so first I'm gonna get right into it because I've already been blabbing for almost 3 minutes, and sometimes people don't come here to listen to that. But if you are coming over from Two Needles Pulling Thread, they mentioned me on their last FlossTube video, and I have a couple of new followers. So yes, my name's Christy. Yes, I used to be a kindergarten teacher. Yes, we do own a small farm. We have, let's see, cows, we have chickens, and we have bees, and we have cats. Can you have a cat farm? I'm not sure, but if you could have a cat farm, we have one. And we inherited the cats. A couple have been born since we moved here, and we are slowly and surely taking care of getting them fixed. But there's no more room at the inn, but these are the most well taken care of outside cats, farm cats, barn cats. They have wet food every day and an endless supply of dry food, and I think they probably called their friends to come and visit because the dry food is gone every morning. So small fortune in cat food, but it's worth it. Maybe they eat mice, I'm not sure, but they do eat a lot of food, so they're well taken care of. There's no squirrels on our property at all. There's 100 acres, and I haven't seen a squirrel. I think the squirrels are scared to come. I'm not sure, but they keep those. And I like squirrels, but the cats keep them away. Okay, so as far as finishes go, let's see. I'm a hot mess today. The first one is this free pattern and my son gave me strict instructions that I'm supposed to cover my face with the pattern, because if I do not do that, then the camera tries to focus on my face and it doesn't focus on the pattern. So I'm going to put it in front of my face. So that might be a good thing. We Love Because He First Loved Us by Sweet Wing Studio. Maybe you can see that. Yes, I think you can. And this is mine. I went ahead and backed it because I was going to make it into a pillow. I just did not get around to that, but here it is. And I'm hoping you can see it because I'm covering my face, so I have no idea what you're seeing. It called for crimson Weeks Dye Works, but I just used a red, like a crimson colored DMC that I had in my stash. It was like maybe 400 something. If you need to know or want to know, it's on my Instagram, or if you want to leave a comment, I can tell you what color I used. But I think it turned out very cute. Cute little pattern, fast little pattern, freebie from Sweet Wing Studios. So I thought that was very nice. I'm gonna lay this over here, so it's gonna be messy over here. Next one, oh my gosh, I found Pinker and Punkin Quilting's blog recently, and I'm working my way through that. Do you ever feel like overwhelmed? So you do a couple pages and then you say, hold on a second, I gotta come back to this because I'm just overwhelmed by all the great stuff. And you know you want to do it all, but you also want to learn about the person too. So I was trying to just take a couple of days at a time, but I've already downloaded like 3 or 4 of her free patterns. She's amazing, and they're quick stitches, and I knew I needed something for Valentine's Day. No, not Valentine's Day. I knew I needed something for St. Patrick's Day because I only currently have one FFO for St. Patrick's Day. I keep saying Valentine's Day. And so I did the Shamrock mini sampler. I'm not going to show you the actual pattern, but it just prints out quickly. I'm going to hold it back here so you can't see. Like 1 page of her pattern and her instructions are all on one little page, so you're not using a lot of your own ink or paper. And here it is. And I just used a green from my stash that and DMC, and I think it turned out quick. I finished it in a couple of hours. So I want to FFO that one and get it up as a St. Patrick's Day decoration. Oh, whoa, do you see that? My son, see? The light takes a minute to come back. I'm gonna tell him. He's my editor though, so he could make me look like a complete fool. Not that I need any help doing that, but anyway. Okay, so another finish that I did after we moved into this house, but before I came back to FlossTube, was the Prairie Schooler Bunnies. And there are 9 of them. I think there are 8 of them in the book. The book is number, let me see how to read it down. Bunnies by Prairie Schooler, book 178. And I think there were 8, and then the 9th one is on one of those freebie cards, I want to say. So I'm going to show them to you. They're so cute. I do not know how I'm going to FFO them. If you have any ideas, please let me know. I really like the way that they are displayed on the front cover of the book, but I don't know if I want to take up that much room. This is number 2. So cute. This is number 3. Look at his little knit. How adorable. Here's number 4. Look at these little carrots. I still have the pen in there. That's so funny. No wonder I don't have any I can't find any needles. I always leave them in my work. This one. So cute. Look at that little chick. And this one. I love Prairie Schooler. I have to always be having a Prairie Schooler going because there's just something about, they're just timeless. I love them. Here's this one. Oops, see? Too close, not close enough. And there's this one. This is the perfect black. And I wish I knew what it is, because the last black that I ordered from 123 Stitch, it is so stiff. It's like, no offense to Ada people, but it's like Ada, 14 count Ada, but it's 28 count something. Look at this one. This is the big one that they have in the center. But on the front cover of the Prairie Schooler book, it takes up a lot of room. They have it on like I want to say a window frame or like a clock thing. It just takes up a lot of room, and I just don't know if I want to do that. I may make them into little pillows and put them in a dough bowl. I may make them into little ornaments and have an Easter tree. I don't know. So many ideas. So little time to do them. And Easter will be here before we know it. The very last finish, now this was 8 months ago probably. But this finish was today. And there's a B-sal starting that I'll talk about at the end of the video. And I started and finished. And this is another Pinker and Punkin pattern. Here's this one's 2 pages but this is what they look like. This is 1 page, and then of course the pattern's on another page. A freebie from her blog, and here it is. This is my #1 for the bee sal that's going on Instagram. Isn't that so cute? This one's bee sampler, and I just did on this polka dot fabric. I love this polka dot fabric. I love polka dot anything. See, I can't get it too close because you're gonna see the camera hole in there, and you don't want to do that. So this is the bee sampler by Pinker and Punkin Quilting, and I'm gonna grab my FFOs and show those to you. Hold on 1 second. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen all these FFOs, and if you ever want any information or my username on Instagram, it's down in the box below. If you can't see it all, you click on more details or more info right underneath that, and you'll be able to see it. So come follow me on Instagram because I share all this stuff there too. The first FFO that I finished is Valentine by the Primitive Hare. And I finished it into this little pillow with this cute little, I love these little safety pins with little bottoms. And you can actually buy these. I don't know if you know that or not. I don't know where I put them. But you can buy them at Hobby Lobby or Joann's. I know Tim Holtz has a package of them, and you can buy them, and I just put this little black button on there, and this is how I made it. I liked this raw edge here for this. I frayed it, and then I just added, can you see that? There we go. Valentine. And this was a free pattern from the Primitive Hare. Just looks like this. Valentine freebie. Just printed it out, 2 pages. I like patterns that use a little bit of pages. That way I'm not using all the ink and all the stuff. Okay, that's #1. #2 FFO is Clara's Valentine. Look at it. She's so cute. I finished her with some pink fuzzy trim and, of course, black and white gingham on the back. So cute. She's so cute. She stayed in my craft room till Valentine's Day, and then when Valentine's Day is over, I put her up, but she's so cute. I just love her. And of course, Clara's Valentine was a pattern I purchased from Etsy from Finally a Farm Girl. PDF, really cute. So sweet. It's funny how you remember. I was at the motocross park stitching Clara's Valentine, and you remember where you were, what you were doing, what was going on in your life when you stitched a lot of these things. So they're kind of ingrained with our own personal, what's happening in our lives at the time. Okay, so my ornament for January was going to be the Flurries Winter Wonderfuls, and I was stitching this little snow globe fella, which you probably cannot see. There we go, a little bit better. And it is a bird. The name of the pattern is Brrrrd, B-R-R-R-D. And for the longest time, I stitched this at the retreat, and for the longest time, I didn't know it was a bird, and the people around me didn't know it was a bird. I thought it was a snowman. Until it talks about the bird's beak, and I'm like, beak? Snowmen don't have beaks, but this is a bird. And there it is, and I finished it on this cute little snowflake that I got at the thrift store for 49 cents. I don't know if that's backwards, but it's actually a candle holder. It was a little worse for wear. So I took some sandpaper and I scuffed it up around the edges. It was all coated with some iridescent glitter stuff. And Glitter and I, even though I taught kindergarten for 11 years and taught school for 17, Glitter and I do not get along. I do not like glitter. I like glitter away from me. So, but this had glitter all over it, and I just sanded all the glitter off and made it a little scuffed up. Added a gingham ribbon, some snowflake buttons. And these buttons I added, they were supposed to be on the pattern. They're just all floss, but I made them little buttons. So this is Brrrrd by Bent Creek. Winter Wonderfuls. This is my January ornament. Currently, almost finished with February ornament. Gonna be a couple days late because life got in the way, other things got in the way, other patterns got in the way. It's hard sometimes to put one down, so you don't want to stop. Okay, another one I have to share is one that's finished a while back. I just wanted to share it because we're talking about bees, and the bee sal's going on starting March 1st, and this one is Prairie Schooler card. Cute. Can you see that? I hope so. See, I have to hold it just the right way so I can't be told it's the wrong. I really do like that on this little skep though they have. That's cute. But I just took mine and grabbed a little, it's a very cheap frame. I probably got it at a thrift store. I painted it this Wedgwood blue color, scuffed it up a little bit, and I put my queen bee in there. Very cute. Queen bee by the Prairie Schooler. It's collection F. All these little cards have collection on them. So this one's collection F. I love these little Prairie Schooler cards. They used to be free, but I missed the boat because I don't have a local needlework shop. Didn't have one. Anyway, the closest one is in Gulf Shores, but they don't do these little cards. So I just buy these little cards on eBay or Etsy and stitch them. I love them. Cute. Love it. All right, moving right along. Look at me. Okay, moving right along to whips. Still working on Winter Sampler. I'll have to show you. Fabulous project bag. It's hard to put this one down. It really is, because you just want to get to the next motif. I started at the top left-hand corner, which is where I almost always start, unless I'm afraid that I don't have enough fabric, and then I start in the center. But I knew I had way more than enough fabric for this one. Now let's see, let me pull the needle out. I'm not prepared for this one. Set that right there. Winter Sampler. Okay, so last we spoke, I took this one with me to Fort Walton Beach, and so I stitched on it. It was 3 days. I stitched on it 2 of those days, and I really am so excited because, of course, my border matched up. But here we are. I finished the winter. You can barely see that. I finished the house. So I'm working on this side over here, and everything's mirrored. This is the cutest. I need to do this owl, and I need to finish. Can you see? I finished. I need to finish this little tree with I need to do the cardinals on there because look, they're over there. Those are the cutest. And I need to do the blue flowers. But I may take a break because once you do one motif, it's kind of fun to go find another one to do. So I may take a break and go on down here and start doing the animals down here. If you have not seen the Winter Sampler Sal by Crocette, a Go-Go, that's probably the wrong way to say that. And as a teacher, I hate mispronouncing things. Well, once a teacher, always teacher. But I don't know how to say it. And it's okay. Love this. I'm going to get back to it. It's hard to put it down once you pick it up. And it's so fun watching everyone else stitch it because everybody started in a different spot almost. And it's so neat to see because you'll be like, oh, I want to get to that motif. And then, but you're way up there in the other corner. And so there's so many cute animals. If you have not seen the pattern, which I'm sure you have, this is what it looks like. And when you purchase, I really think this is cool because when you purchase PDF from her shop, she sends it to you via email. It's not a really quick, I mean, it's not a like instant download. She sends it to you via email, and the pattern has your actual, I'm not showing you the pattern, but the pattern has your actual name and your address across it. Like, not so you can't, it's like in red really fine. So you really, so she knows that pattern went to you. And that way it keeps you from sharing patterns, which who does that? No one. No one should do that. And it helps, keeps her from having to have her patterns taken without being purchased, which we don't want to take any money away from the designer because look at this fabulous pattern. So cute. Okay, so that's one whip. The other whip, okay, I'm back. I had to go get some drink. So that's one whip. The next whip is, I'm a Disney person. Do I agree with everything Disney does? No. But do I love going to Disney? Yes. Do I take my kids to Disney? Yes. Will I continue to take my kids to Disney? Yes. Because I said on Instagram, it's not about them, it's about us. So we have made so many memories there. And as long as my kids, who are 18 and 16, love to go there, we're going to continue going there. And I love to go there. And it's just, there's something about it that makes me feel happy when I'm there. So anyway, all that to say that they closed Splash Mountain. And I started this a long time ago when we lived at the River House. When they first started talking about closing Splash Mountain. If you've never been to Splash Mountain, the ride queue has a couple of different cross stitches in it. And I've taken pictures of them and wanted to replicate them. But the pictures that you can take, there's no way I'm going to be able to replicate it, and no one else has replicated it either. I will show a picture of it. If I can't find one, I'll show it my next FlossTube. But it's the cutest little cross stitch hanging in the ride queue. But if I couldn't get that one, I wanted, whenever you're in the ride, there's a painted mural on the wall that says everything is satisfactual. And there's a seller on Etsy that I purchased it from, World Showcase Designs. And it's such a large pattern that I took the pattern and printed it 2 pages per sheet, cut it down the center, and made my own little pamphlet, because I just could not see using that much paper when I could see what's going on with just half a sheet. So here is where we are with everything is satisfactual. Zippity-doo-dah. Anyway, here we go. So if you've ever been in the ride queue, you'll remember this. As you're exiting, before you exit the ride, it's on the wall. Was on the wall. No longer. Anyway, it's a nice little memory. And I'll always remember that ride. And it may be great, whatever they decide to do with it, which I know what they're doing, but I don't know. We may like it. There's just something special about it. Sorry. I had to go grab it because I accidentally grabbed the stack of black fabric instead of my actual progress on White Christmas. This is it. I'm going to finish this up tonight. I'll be a day late for my February ornament, but the moral of the story is 12 in 2023. So I'll have 12 by the time 2023 is over. They just may not be one per month. And as you'll see, I'm going to share some progress on some other ones. So I will have 12 ornaments. And see, this is that black fabric I was talking about. It is so stiff. Like, it's so stiff. I actually do not like stitching on it. I've never had a problem seeing on black fabric. This one's hard to see, so I have to have a light underneath me whenever I'm stitching. So this one's not my favorite. I will not buy this again. And the tag just says 32 count black linen for 1, 2, 3 stitch. I just pinned it to it so I know. Unless you like stiff fabric, which you might. I didn't. Don't. But anyway, I'm going to finish this and then they're going to call that a day. This pattern actually came from the Gift of Stitching magazine. So I printed it off. There we go. Next, for my 12 and 23, I'm going to finish up preschooler card. Another one. I'm trying to let you see it. And no matter what I do, my son's going to say, Mom, you need to hold it this way. I need to have him in here with me so that way he'll see how easy it is. Oh, this one, I have a cat on one side that I'm already finished with. And I decided to use the other side to start. And this one is a book 182. It's a companion to book 182, Reindeer Roundup. But I just thought he was a cute little Santa with his little trees, Christmas trees. So that one is another ornament. Moving on. this one is another ornament. Oh, my favorite. Christmas laundry. Cute. And of course that's from Dames of the Needle. I don't know if you're familiar with that one, but here's my progress on that one. Not a lot of progress, but progress none the least. Christmas laundry, super cute. And Little House Needleworks. Oldie but a goodie. This is from the Hometown Holiday Series. This is Main Street Station. Progress. And you can hardly see, but my house is stitched. Probably should have used another color, but we're gonna go with it. Mainly because I'm almost halfway done. Not gonna change it now. Next, super cute, almost finished. With one side anyway. Gotta get the thread off of here. Little cute Merry Little Bird, Lizzie Kate. Another ornament. Ooh. Yay, there we go. One side says Merry, one says Christmas. I'm Merry. Look at that little reindeer, so cute. Look at the little bird. I love it. And the other side, Christmas. Working on this side. So I'll have quite a few finished for Christmas this year. Also, we can hang them on the tree. All right, let me regroup. As far as haul goes, I have a little bit. I'm embarrassed to say, but not really. On the bee theme, we are working on, this is cute, it's not cross stitch, but it's the bottoms up pin cushion from Just Another Button Company. I love these little kits. If you're not familiar, they come with the felt balls and the pins and all the items you need to make, but look at his cute little hiney. Little rabbit in a cabbage patch. It does come with the buttons for the rabbit feet. It comes with the little brown felt ball. It comes with the pins, and the directions are always, it has all the things you need in order to make it. I made one last year. It's a bunny. I put it on my Instagram, but I'm gonna make this one for spring, Easter. And I'm gonna make this one for the bee theme. I'm just gonna say, this is the month of bees. And I blame Kathy from Two Needles Pulling Thread and the Fanciful Flamingo on Instagram. They are the bee sow leaders. This is the Busy Bee pin cushion. Look how cute. And of course this one comes with everything you need in order to make it. They even cut the flowers out of felt for you. The felt ball, the wooden spool, I can't talk, the ribbon. So this one I'm gonna make for this month to go along with all my bee cross stitch items that I'm planning on making for the sow. All the bees sow. Hashtag all the bees sow. I'll put that underneath in case you would like to participate too. Who could say no to bees? Not me. All right, those were from Just Another Button Company. This one is from Rivera's, and I went to a retreat in Orange Beach. Summer? No, September? Roundabout, maybe? August, September? Maybe I'm wrong. It wasn't in the middle of summer. And the Rivera's ladies were there. And they had the best things. But I bought this pattern. Can we do it without looking? I don't know why I try, because I always know it's going to be glary. This one is the pattern. Oh, see, it's a picture, so it's going to be glary no matter what I do. Let's see. Y'all, can you see it? No. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Look over there. So that's so cute. but it comes with, of course, the pattern to make the scissor fob and the spool wrap around. I don't know, what do you call that thing? And it comes with the little crown charm. And then, of course, I purchased the little scissor holder spool from them, and the fabric and the ribbon for it. Well, I look a little different. I'm in a different outfit because my technology savvy son somehow lost 10 minutes of my last video. I won't give him too hard of a time, because if I'd have recorded it on my phone, it wouldn't have gotten corrupted, but since it's on his camera, somehow it got corrupted. And you know, sometimes 16-year-olds aren't smarter than their mother. That's the moral of that story. But anyway, I'm going to pick up where I left off. I lost 10 minutes of footage. I don't usually make videos this long, but I want to finish talking about the ladies at Rivera's and the things that I purchased from that retreat. So the B-spool came with these two seam rippers, Murano glass. They're the yellow and black one, and they're super cute. And they have the little bead on the end to keep you from poking yourself. So I'm trying to make sure that you can see that, because every time I try to hold it up to the camera, it gets fuzzy. So hopefully you can see those. Another thing that I purchased while I was at the retreat from the Rivera's ladies was this adorable sheep. They call it a sheep pincushion box, but I'm just going to use it for my orcs, because right now I have just a wooden box from Target that's like a salt cellar, and it works great. But the hinge is kind of getting kind of floppy, so I needed a new one. And I'm sure, it would help if I put it right side up. There's going to be a glare. Let's see if I can get, there we go. I'll hold it that way. This is what the sheep pincushion box looks like. And it has the band. It came with the band and the floss. I'm sorry, not the floss. The fabric just to make the band and the scissor keep. And isn't this the cutest little box? It has a little sheep on it. And then it just opens like this with the magnetic closure. So it's almost like my salt box I have now, except mine would have a cute little sheep on the top. But I think that's adorable. They make some really cute things. And I know that they are on Etsy, but not all the things are on their shop on Etsy. Okay, so those are those two things. And then the last thing I have for haul for this week is when Karen Kluba from Rosewood Manor came to the last retreat, I purchased 2 or 3 of her patterns. And when I got home, I was like, I was looking for something and looked her up, and I don't know how I missed this one, but it's 101 alphabets, and I don't know if you've seen it or not, but this is fabulous. It requires a lot of floss, but I'm just gonna take like this is 58 pages long. So 58 pages of alphabets. And I love alphabets. So anything that has typography is like right up my alley. So I'm just going to do one alphabet at a time. So I don't have to take all the floss out of my floss holder over here, because that drives me crazy. I just can't have that much missing at one time, because I'm type A weirdo. Just me. If you're type A, you're not weird. Just me. And then the hardest part about this was finding the linen. So I needed a yard. I figured you don't quite need a yard, but I wanted enough, because I really have a hard time either buying too much or not enough. So I just ordered Edinburgh linen. And it says I ordered platinum. Let's see. 7,900 Edinburgh linen, 36 count platinum, 1 yard. And so I'll be ready to start this. I'll have so many samplers going at one time. So I'll have the 101 alphabets. I have the Christmas Quaker, the Halloween Quaker. Of course, I've got Lizzie Kate's Christmas Rules going, and then is it the Jingles series? I think that's what it is. So those are all going to be going, but it's okay because I'll have several little small projects and big projects going at the same time. Okay, so that's all I think for haul. I have one more thing I want to share with you, and it is regarding the Millys and Mollys that I talked about in either the last video or the video before last. And I sat with, I've talked about this before, but the most amazing ladies at Jacksonville Retreat. And I contacted the Milly and Molly maker. Say that 5 times fast. Tammy Exum is her name. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see, it's got a glare, of course. And I wanted to order some Millys for my friends who sat at the table with me because they were all just an amazing group of ladies. And I told her that I had mentioned her on my last FlossTube video, and I wanted to purchase one to give as a little gift away for someone who follows my channel. So she threw that one in for me to do that, and that was just the nicest thing. I was going to purchase it, and she said, let me just give it to you, and I thought that was amazing. So I want to show you the ones that I purchased for my friends, and I told her she does such a good job. Well, hold on. I have 4. There's one in my other case, but this is the monogrammed little red one. This is the one I purchased, and her name of her shop is Stick Horse Designs, and this is the one I purchased for Valentine's Day. Isn't that adorable? And look, she just does such a good job putting fabrics together that I wasn't about to tell her how to do her job because she's amazing at it. This is another cute little, and this one I just had my monogram put on it. And look at this little black and white polka dot ears. That is so cute. So I told her, you figure out what you think would look best because you are better at this than me. And she put some material together for my friends. So I'm going to show you the one I got from my sister, but these are the other ones that I bought for the friends at the table, and I'm going to get them to them. But this one's the one for my sister, and and it has the little time to stitch at the top. Oh, can you see it? No, you can't. Here we go. This camera does not like me, but isn't it cute? This is for my sister, Jackie. She doesn't watch this, so she won't even know. But look. So anyway, so I would like to give, it won't be this one, it will be this one with a little scissor. I don't want to open it because I don't want to mess it up, but it has the little scissor backing, and this is to keep your scissors. And I would like to gift away one to a follower here. So if you follow my channel, leave a comment about something in this video that you saw, learned, want to talk about. And I will pick a winner probably 2 weeks from now and get with you on getting it to you so that you can have it for your project bag or your purse or wherever you want to take scissors. So this is going to be the little gift away from Stick Horse Designs. Tammy Exum, she is amazing, sweetest lady, so sweet. And I think that's all I have to talk about. Now that I've changed clothes, it is March, the calendar's changed. I made that video in February last week, and of course it was corrupted, so we couldn't do anything about it. Thank you, son. But we're back, and everything's going to work, and we're gonna put this one up, and then you can leave a comment below. Anything you need to know about, it should be in the description box below if you have any questions about anything or just want to chat. My email's down below, and you can follow me on Instagram. Have a good rest of your week. I'll see you back in about 2 weeks, and happy stitching. Bye.